G'day. This week might seem a bit of a rush, but don't forget last week I was covering my challenges with the car and the Caravan. This week I'm scooting from Newstead down in Victoria, up across the border to Moama, which is on the border of Victoria and New South Wales. From there to Hayes, and there I experienced the rodeo. So if you're not into rodeo and you think, well, that's a bit wrong, when you get there, just fast forward and you can, your next section will be all about Elvis. And so I went to Parkes, which is all about Sir Henry Parkes, and the annual Elvis get-together. Then from there I scooted out to the observatory, which is where they filmed the dish. And from there I just scooted headlong, ended up in Richmond, which is just out of Sydney, and giving you a couple of hints if you want to grab the train to go into the city, which is what I did. Saved a lot of money and saved a lot of drama. So hopefully that'll help you. Now, as I said, if the rodeo is not your cup of tea, just fast forward it. Anywho, let's go. I call this Richie Rich. It's actually Rich River Golf Club, and you can stay here for the night, up to 3 nights. Really nice place. A little bit dusty, but otherwise quite good, and it's walking distance to grab a meal. Driving along here, you see a lot of like little white pieces on the side of the road. It's almost like you've driven out of the ski area and there's bits of snow. I'm pretty sure it's cotton, pieces of cotton that have come off the trucks as the trucks are moving the cotton along this particular road, which also makes me think that I'm reasonably close to an area that grows cotton. This is arriving at Lake something, free camping, and looks outstanding. Lake Wyangan.
You have arrived.
On the left there is the resident lyrebird. Beautiful.
Hey, you want to get around in? I'll tell you what, he's putting together a yeah, the young man comes in now. Tell you what, you want to get around here? Yeah, how about those bullfighters out there tonight? Yeah, it's time for Cooper Horn to head into the main arena. Yeah, I'll tell you what, look at the control on this young cowboy from out of Queensland. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the flying mullet, Dustin Dillon, fixes his hair before he comes out of the widow shoot. Rodeo protection athletes who are in position and ready for action as Dustin Dillon goes to work. Yeah, I'll tell you what, what's not meant to be for young Dustin Dillon, but as I say, you want the apples, you got to shake the tree, and that young man shook the tree. Get right, you know that they're wearing the bright red shirt and they've got it going on. Dallas Flanagan, look at him go! Hey, Rudy, he's got a steer wrestling! He's got a steer I tell you what, that man right there, that was a steer, right? Steer wrestle. It had it all Dallas Flanagan. It's all happening in the main arena. Ladies and gentlemen, do not leave her out there alone. Put that young lady in the palm of your hand. Her head is about God knows how far away from the back hooves of that horse. Event is poetry in motion if done right. It's driving a truck on square wheels if done wrong. And I'll tell you what, you send both of them. You want to get noisy? Yeah, tell you what. All I can stay on. I'll tell you what, put your hands together, hey, because you could be looking at another qualified ride. Dylan Weir, look at those rodeo protection athletes going right there all the way. Dylan Weir is going to make...
I'm in Parkes Tourist Information Centre and been instructed to stand here, and then I get a photo of Elvis and me. We go way back. It's probably a good idea if you're in town to call into this place. They've got a couple of museums, they've got different places around town, some street art that talk about Elvis. Now the reason Parkes, of all places to have this event, is the fact that a couple not that long ago decided to have a party, just a personal party, and they booked the hall and had a bit of an Elvis theme, and then that's grown and grown and grown. Now the reason they have it in January is because that's when Elvis's birthday is, in January. So if you want to come out to Parkes and do the Elvis thing, the only catch is you really need to be probably a year or 2 years ahead for accommodation and booking yourself to get in here. You might be able to kind of drive through and sleep in the car maybe, but this is a pretty big event. You've only got to watch things on the normal news, Channel 9, 7 and all that sort of stuff. Around about this time, they've always got some sort of a little interview of people on their train, catching the train coming out from Sydney to the Parkes Elvis event. So if you come up here, check it out. It's all about Elvis. It's also all about Henry Parkes, and also about 15-20 minutes out of town is The Dish, and that's where they filmed The Dish. So if you want to watch that at any time, just jump online and you can actually rent it, I think, for $3.99 and buy it for $12.99 or something. But just if you want to refresh, there's some pretty, there's some actors there that have gone on to become pretty jolly famous. I'm driving out to The Dish, which is about 16 kilometres out of Parkes. Turn right and you head towards the CSIRO building. There it is, The Dish. How good is that thing? To think you can actually go out to outer space and talk to things, that's just amazing. So that's what it looks like. And I notice I'm not allowed to take phones in there. Oh, there's no drones. No drones, no phones. All right, we'll go and see what's in there to see. Hopefully I can take a couple of photos. Guess I've already done some videoing anyway. I can't tell you how excited I am to be standing here. Well, I'm at the Parkes Observatory. Now this was used to assist NASA when the landing of the walking on the moon. So initially NASA used some of the footage here, and they were testing it. All of the, there was here in America, California I think it was. Their footage wasn't that good, but ours was pretty good for its time. So this is what they used The Dish for. And then in the movie, there's a few things that weren't quite true and a few things that were true. But good to see we helped out the Americans. Good on you Aussies. I just spoke to the lady in the centre there, and she's saying in 5 minutes time it's currently being under maintenance, and in 5 minutes time it may go on to a new project, or for some reason need to move, so that'll be pretty exciting if it moves in about 5 minutes. So we can all get to see it going. So that'd be great. I've chosen a pretty hot day to start this project. I've already had a little nibble with it and it's worked out quite good, but it was a bit hard to get. Now I'm not going to make a big long video about it, but please let me know if you've got this problem and then I'll walk you through it. Basically what's happened is this is the driver's side and this is the side that gets hit by the other cars coming the other way, the weather, you name it. Basically what it's done is it's the decal has just gone all yucky. Look at that, just shocking. So what I'm going to do is I'm having the courage to take that off and then maybe either get someone to make one up or make something up myself or buy something a little bit different. I'll keep this F-Series on, but basically I want to take everything off. Well, that's the plan at the moment, but I think it could be a long, very hard job. I'm now working on the other side of the caravan. Now because this is not exposed to all the oncoming and the side traffic, it's not as bad, but can't have one empty and the other not. You'll find that where I'm working on where it's chipped, etc., it's harder to get off. This one here may seem relatively easy to get off, and I'll stop talking because the sound of the hairdryer will be too much. So here we go. Oh, finished. Can't believe I got it done so quick. Maybe I got lucky. So next stage is to clean off some of this dirt and also get something to remove the adhesive. So I'll go to the hardware shop and see how I go. Well, there you have it. Another week comes to a screeching halt. So covered a fair few kilometres there and threw in a couple of places that you might want to think about staying at. And also you might want to put in your diary, like the Elvis thing once a year in January to celebrate his birthday and to get amongst fellow Elvis rockers. Now the other thing is, just as I'm wrapping this up, at the moment it's a total fire ban and they're very, very serious about it. And just behind me there, my fellow campers, I think they're permanents in this campsite, have got a fire going. Now they're right next to the bush. So technically speaking, I should either go and approach them or call the authorities and ask them to come and just check it out. Or, well, there's a lot of things I could do. Or I could just ignore it. So I'm not going to tell you what I ended up doing, but if you've got any comments, please pop them down there. Now, if you found the video helpful, useful and or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, I will wait forever. And if you think the video is worth sharing, that too would be great. So until next time, this is Paul Wheel Drive, signing off.